Good morning. We are looking at some low clouds here in the valley that are going to kind of hang around and be with us throughout the day today. Another great day, unfortunately. I'm hoping we'll get to see some sunshine later on to help us out in some areas, at least brighten the skies just a bit. But really, it is going to be a cool one and a gray one again today. But most of us getting a break from the rain showers. Here's a look at our rainfall reports. Some of us got close to 2 inches of rain, according to reports turned into the National Weather Service. If you've got a rainfall total that you'd like to share with us, please go to our Facebook page and let us know what you measured over the weekend. We are looking at an inch and 3/4, 4 miles southwest of Edgeley. And in the cloud, the 1.5 inch range for you, Wadena, 1.5 inches. And up north, Hallock had 1.37, and in the Fargo-Moorhead area with 1.28 measured in the region. So a decent amount of rain here this weekend. And now looking at some drier weather this morning to start down south over by the Otter Tail and into the Grant County areas. We're getting brushed by a little rain shower associated with a larger area of rain. The system lifting to the northeast here this morning, and you can see the movement of it means that it may just end up brushing our southeastern viewing area throughout the day. So that's where it's going to be most likely the cloudiest and the rainiest here today. Up to the north and west, you have the best bet of getting some sunshine here, but notice there's still some rain down in South Dakota too that may impact us later. So we're not out of the woods yet from the rain showers that we were putting up with this weekend. It's good. It's good to get that rain. The timing just wasn't so great for folks who wanted to get out and enjoy some nice weather. So midsection of the country is looking rather active. We've got some snow in the upper elevations in Wyoming, and there's Hurricane Maria on the edge of your screen there. It's likely to impact places like the coastal Carolina, North Carolina area there, the Cape Hatteras area, likely to be impacted by this storm. So another hurricane again, still churning in the Atlantic, threatening the East Coast. Here's a look at our temperatures right now. 51 degrees in Fargo, 49 in Grand Forks, and 48 in Jamestown. Over to the east, more upper 40s to some low 50s. The wind a little brisk. We've got wind speeds out of the north gusting into the 20s, a 22-mile-per-hour gust in Grand Forks. And we mentioned this earlier, that fog, a little mist out there, bringing our visibility down in some places. 2.5 miles in Foston, Thief River, and Roseau. This isn't super dense, but there may be some areas that are having more trouble. So you definitely want to keep an eye out this morning for that fog. Make sure you give yourself a little extra time here this morning, especially with all the rain we've had. There's probably a lot of puddles, a lot of standing water out there too that you don't want to rush through. Here's a look at our hour-by-hour planner. So some rain kind of just scraping by our southeastern viewing area, Wadena, down toward Elbow Lake. That's the focus for some rain showers today. Through the rest of the morning, temperatures just cool and kind of holding steady in the upper 40s to low 50s. We're looking at some upper 40s around 9 o'clock. And noon, still cloudy and gray. And by the time we get into the afternoon, we start to see some breaks in the clouds, especially northeastern North Dakota. And I'm hopeful that we'll see maybe a little more than that, so we get some peaks at some sunshine here this afternoon. But generally speaking, it's going to be gray with temperatures into the mid 50s for highs again today. So just not a warm day here ahead of us. By 7 o'clock, more partly cloudy skies west and cloud cover east, and into the late evening hours, we're just dealing with some cloud cover again. So kind of a broken record here. Overnight tonight, we start to see some showers roll in through the overnight hours. Early morning tomorrow, Southern Valley the focus, and then this all lifts northward through the morning hours. In Minnesota, the area that's more impacted, but parts of eastern North Dakota will be too. And temperatures as a result, not very warm again. Some 50s out there for your highs with some clearing happening tomorrow night. And that will set us up for a little bit better day coming up for Wednesday. But starting to see some changes in those trees. This is Maplewood State Park in Minnesota. You can see some colors pop in there. This is a much brighter day than we had this weekend. Thank you, Eric, for sharing that with us. Checking out your 7-day forecast. We've got some 60s to near 70 by Wednesday, and we stay in the 60s the rest of the week. And this weekend doesn't look too bad, especially compared to the last 2 weekends we've had. Drier and sunnier, and we'll end up with temperatures back in the 60s to around 70.
That's nice fall weather.
Yes, I think that's actually perfect kind of fall weather coming up. So hopefully we can hang on to that.
Thank you, Lisa. They provide shelter, food, and care for those in need in our community. Next on the Valley Today, what's new at Churches United.